compose myself.
Joy, a waitress and pager, rushes in out of breath wearing her waitress uniform.
You're late! You're late for the Queen. Take her away. No one is late for the Queen.
Joy picks up a musical shaker instrument under her chair and shakes it at Gemma.
Lose the light, lose the light, lose the light. Get away from me, you commoner. I am, by the grace of God and the Constitution of the Spanish monarchy, Queen Isabella II of Spain. Out! Guards, get her out of my sight!
Gemma, what's going on?
What?
Queen Izzy showed up.
I have some very sad news, Joy. Very, very sad news.
I really don't want to hear sad news.
What? Can you please count your tips?
No,
before
I don't. Yeah?
Joy takes her money out of her pocket from her waitressing job and begins to count her tips.
Can you please count your tips before you get here? I know you just wanted to see if you had enough rent for this month.
Joy puts her money back in her pocket.
I know we need another chair for Jenny.
Eddie, a doctor, rushes in.
Bloody good evening to everyone. So sorry I'm late.
Lose the light! Lose the light! Lose the light!
Bugger off!
Eddie.
Sorry. Stressful day. Now, they only want us to spend 20 minutes with each patient. 30 minutes was bad enough. I cannot be held to 20 minutes for each one. It's an out-and-out crime. I feel I can't do my job well.
Shall we get started?
Let's wait for Jenny. I can't wait to tell her about my new gallery show.
Let's begin. We live in the present.
We let go of the past.
We live in the present.
We let go of the past.
Lose the light! Lose the light! Lose the light! Namaste, everyone.
You keep saying that. This is a support group, not a yoga class.
It makes me feel better.
I thought it was Jenny's turn to lead the group tonight.
I have some sad news about Jenny.
Hey, I don't want to hear sad news.
Joy?
No.
I know you don't want to hear it.
I don't.
Come
I
out
want
with
to hear
it. Come out with it.
All right. All right. Jenny threw herself under a train last night, just like Anna Karenina. Just like she feared she would.
Anna wasn't even a real person.
She was to Jenny.
Get the pillows.
Joy grabs her pillow from under her chair, but no one is listening to her.
She was doing so well. I don't know what went wrong. She wasn't torturing herself anymore. I hate Tolstoy.
Why couldn't she just have run away with her son? Start a new life.
Blimey. Blimey.
Eddie! Here, I have an idea.
That's the Queen's.
It's a plunger, Joy. Grab it. Breathe, everyone. Take a deep breath. Breathe. Deeper. Inhale. Exhale.
Jenny promised. I hate her.
No.
No, Joy.
Joy waves the red scarf and begins to dance. Gemma and Eddie shake the musical shaker instruments.
Lose the light! Lose the light! Lose the light!
Screw you.
It is important that we stay in our present lives. That's why we're here. You're relapsing, Joy.
I love being Isadora Duncan. I feel free. I dance in the wind, in the waves. I dance sorrow.
You are only thinking of yourself.
Jack! I mean, Eddie, stop it.
What did you call me?
Relax. I'm sorry, it slipped out.
You think you're some high and mighty queen. You killed a lot of people. Remember, people suffered because of you. Queen Isabella II of Spain.
I never killed anyone. My generals did that.
You want to run the show.
People died because of you, Eddie. Women, horrible deaths. Their throats were slit and hearts and kidneys were cut out of them.
Stay out of this, Joy. Airhead. You couldn't even keep your shoes on.
I brought beauty and joy to people. I didn't kill them.
I can't help it that I was Jack the Ripper. I'm saving people's lives now.
Hey, everyone, cut it out. I have an idea.
Trying to be in charge again.
Let's get into our past lives all the way. Get it out of our systems once and for all. Now, tonight.
We are supposed to be letting go of our past lives, not embracing them.
Like a purge. Like a last hurrah.
I'm not for it. This is the last time. Isadora will dance for the world.
I don't want to be Jack the Ripper. I'm sick of him.
Oh, come on. Queen Isabella of Spain. It wasn't that great either. You said so yourself.
I'm the only one here that didn't end up killing anyone.
Just yourself. I'm not going to do it.
We act out these people that have been haunting us and making us feel like freaks when we're at our most vulnerable. Let's face them head on, confront them, look them in the eye, walk away from them, leave them behind for good, done, finished, kaput.
Let's do it for Jenny as a tribute to her.
Okay. For Jenny.
I tore off those hurtful ballerina shoes. I gave the world modern dance.
I was 3 years old when I became queen. All my life a queen. I know how to give orders.
No one knows who I am. I remain a glorious mystery.
I am a medical syndrome. Isadora Duncan syndrome, which results when an object of clothing or hair becomes entangled in a piece of scenery or a moving object.
I conquered many lands when I was queen. Well, maybe just Morocco.
I have over 100 books about me, a fabulous tour in London, songs, and a juicy letter I wrote. From Elsa, I send you off the kidney I took from one woman, preserved it for you, the other piece. I fried and ate it, it was very nice. I may send you the bloody knife that took it out if only you wait a while longer. Signed, Catch Me When You Can.
Cut it out, Eddie.
Oh, I'll sneak up on you. I'll come to get you. You're not safe with me around.
You're taking it too far, Eddie.
I want your heart. I want your liver. I want your kidney. I will cut you up!
Stop it! You're making me nervous. Cut it out!
Eddie attacks Gemma and pulls her down to the
Get
floor.
off her! Get off her!
He begins to strangle her. Eddie. Joy hits Eddie over the head.
Oh my God! I killed Jack the Ripper.
No, Joy. You killed Eddie.
No, I didn't mean to. I wouldn't hurt anyone. I'm not a murderer. He is. He's the murderer.
Eddie wouldn't hurt anyone. He's a healer like me.
He's hurting you. I thought he was going to kill you. I had to save you. Isadora would have done that.
I know.
What are we going to do? I killed him.
No, Isadora killed him.
What would Queen Isabella of Spain do?
She would have someone get rid of the body as if nothing happened.
Isadora would dance. The dance of death.
Let's do it for Eddie.
And for Jenny.
They both dance a dance of death and drop to the ground out of breath. Eddie suddenly revives. Gemma and Joy are surprised. They embrace him and each other. Then they lie on the floor facing the ceiling.
I like being in charge, but I'm learning that it's okay to let go of control when I'm not trying to control everything. Magic happens. Wonderful surprises.
I feel guilty about being Jack. Evil never brought him peace.
All my life I've loved to dance in my bare feet. Come on. All right, let's finish with the pillows.
Great idea. Let's do it. I'm not Jack the Ripper. I'm not Jack the Ripper. I am not Jack the Ripper.
I am not Queen of Spain. I am not Queen of Spain. I am not Queen of Spain.
I am not Isadora Duncan. I am not Isadora Duncan. I like being Isadora Duncan.
Joy!
Okay. I'm not Isadora Duncan. I am not Isadora Duncan.
Victory is ours!
Ciao, Isadora.
Chop, chop, Jack the Ripper.
Adios, Queen Isabella.
They all stop and look front, and the mood slowly changes.
Jenny didn't make it.
No, she didn't.
Why did we make it?
I wonder if there's going to be a memorial.
Gemma, Eddie, and Joy begin to move in slow motion and morph into yet new past lives. Gemma as a Buddhist monk.
Nam yo ho kwe kwo. Nam yo ho kwe kwo.
Joy becomes a trapeze artist. Eddie becomes a maintenance man. He stands up, looks in the toilet one last time, flushes it, and feels satisfied that he has accomplished the job.
Mr. Jones, I've unplugged the toilet for you. All clear. Have a good day.
Gemma, Eddie, and Joy realize what has happened, that they have relapsed into yet another new past life.
I'm not a Buddhist monk. I'm not a Buddhist monk. I'm not a Buddhist monk.
I'm not a trapeze artist. I am not a trapeze artist. I am not a trapeze artist.
I am not a maintenance man. I am not a maintenance man. I am not a maintenance man.
Lose the light! Lose the light! Lose the light!
The end. The cast, to my immediate left is Laura Shabbat. In the middle is Reagan Thomas. And far is Linda Sterner.
And the director, Stuart Derrick.
Thank you, everybody, for coming and for our wonderful authors. Let's give them a round of applause. Come on, Diane, get up here.
We're
Let's
going
get
to invite Diane Hamilton to come right up here to answer questions.
Yes, absolutely.
Which I'm sure you probably have
Stay up,
some.
Laura. Can you stay up, Laura?
Yeah, be right back.
Okay.
Why don't you talk about
very much. Thank you, Stuart.
Why don't you talk about the genesis of your play?
Okay. Well, I started in, was it January, Candace? Anyhow, I wrote this play in about, let's see, well, it's had a lot of rewrites, many. You know, last week, Bregan said he had 30 rewrites. I understand that. I didn't have 30 rewrites, but I had quite a lot. And maybe 20, maybe something like that. And so I wrote this. It was an 8-page play for the 24-hour theater play, 24-hour festival. And that's where you write a play, the actors are cast, you go home, you write it, you think of all the people that are in your, and then you write it, and then
All within 24 hours.
all within 24 hours it gets performed. So I hadn't really done too much with it, and then Bregan had mentioned the summer series, so I decided to improve on it and really work on it. Thanks, Stuart, you've really helped me a lot in getting the right format and mentoring me. I really appreciate it. And that's how this came about. So it's now about 18 pages, and I really had a lot of fun. So if you have any questions or answers, please let me know, or let us know, or we can answer it. All of us.
I just wanted to mention that Bregan mentioned to me after rehearsal yesterday that it was very different to the 24-hour festival.
quite.
It was actually not funny. I mean, it was not played as being humorous. Is that correct?
Yeah, I remember a very serious presentation that particular day, and it was very effective. But I really liked what Stuart brought out in the comedy of the show, and I think it was an interesting thing to start emphasizing that. I mean, Candace, you were just thinking about the question, you know, what's easier, comedy or tragedy? I forget which comedian it was. I think it might have been Jack Benny who said on his deathbed, dying, it's easier than comedy. So, you know,
Yes.
we spent we spent quite a bit of time rehearsing this piece and just finding the nuances of the lines and the different characters. And I wanted to say that what I love about this play, it reminds me of an Audrey Meadows, Steve Allen TV show from the 70s called Meeting of the Minds, where they would basically be these very unlikely characters from history who could never possibly have met, all sitting in a room. You remember this. Good show, but you added on top of that this wild therapeutic culture, past life regression stuff, and it's simultaneously, I find this piece to be very heartwarming and emotional, but it's also very funny and satirical. I have a friend who's very interested in Hinduism and Buddhism, and she went to have her past lives discovered, and the first thing the teacher said to her was, well, what are these putative past lives doing for you in the present? How is that helping you manage your existence? So I thought of that when we were doing this particular script, because all of the characters seem to have some difficulties, actually. And I like how bringing the different characters, it creates different times going on in the same piece. I really thoroughly enjoyed that, yes.
Thank you.
Yes, because you have 1920s, you know, 16th century and 19th century all like blended into one another, actually. Yeah.
Thank you. And then you have the other characters. I really loved, I was privy to going to the rehearsal yesterday, and it was hard for me to stay quiet, but Stuart helped me out in that area. But Stuart just brought this vision to the play, and it was just like the play just came alive, and then all the actors brought their vision to their characters, and it was so wonderful for a playwright to see come alive like that. So thank you all. Do you have any feedback on how you like to see more, or what, you know, any kind of feedback whatsoever?
I would like to have him repeat what Jack Benny said.
Add that line in, dying is easier than comedy. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. I like that. Yeah.
Well, you know, I basically wrote many years, you know, feminist plays, really serious political plays, and so this is sort of new for me, and I'm really enjoying it. So yes.
I have a question. The first characters they all have are very defined people: Jack the Ripper, Isadora Duncan, Queen Isabella. But when they get their second life, they're more generic, right? A trapeze artist, a maintenance man, a Buddhist monk. So they're not a named person who we know.
Okay,
Why so? What were we doing?
I really had for Laura the Queen, you know, they say in every life we are here to learn something. So I felt with the Queen and with Gemma that she was to learn humility and you know, piousness, and to be one of the many Buddhist monks. And with Jack the Ripper, he took the, well, we had the plunger, and I thought, plunger. So I had him as a woman, as a cleaning woman,
Right.
and then I said, well, I don't really want him around, you know, he's Jack the Ripper, so I said, he's a maintenance man, and he's cleaning toilets, and I thought, perfect, has to learn, again, humility, or has to learn how to take directions and not be. And then with Isadora and Joy, that was a little, I'm not quite, but here she is, high up on, and she's using the umbrella, and she's scared to death. And before she was like, well, the world, I dance for the world. I don't know, I'm not as clear with Joy, but that's where I came from. Did it come off? You know, it's, that's good. I didn't make them famous. And that's a good point, yeah.
I actually love the fact that you made Isadora a trapeze artist, because I thought dancers and trapeze artists are in the same category of
Sort of, yeah.
entertainers. You know, they're doing physical, graceful things.
Well, in a way, if it were a full stage performance, she would use Jack the Ripper's top hat and his cape and throw the cape up and tip the hat, and that's what I saw her doing, and then get the umbrella and use it. That they're all using each other's props to morph into their next character. But did you like the pillows and the music? I mean, was it too much or?
No.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was really well done. Everybody played their parts, and the directing. What you said about the directing it's great to have the feedback afterwards. I think to know how the play was evolved and people's feelings. You know how you felt while it was evolving. I think what's been done here is just tremendous. It's a gift to us all. It's really a gift.
Well, that's one of the reasons I want to say I've been delighted to encourage all of the writers who've contributed to this series to sort of expand their work in new directions. That's basically the idea. So Diane, it's been delightful for me to watch you grapple with like these questions of comedy without getting away from themes that recur in your writing. You know, and it's just been frankly I think we presented some remarkable scripts over the course of the summer, and yeah,
it's
we've
been
got
fun to be so entertained.
great.
We have another question.
Oh, do we-
After Linda's
Well,
done. Linda, did you
yeah,
want to say anything
yeah,
else?
finished, yeah.
Okay.
Maureen?
Oh, I just wondered, do you believe in reincarnation yourself?
Okay, I'm a yoga teacher and chakra teacher
Uh-huh.
and laughter yoga teacher too. And I did come to believe in reincarnation many years ago, so
Uh-huh.
I do.
Okay.
And it's my own belief. Not to put it on anyone else, but it's what I believe.
I think, do we have the other playwrights here?
You know, I think everybody's here. You, me, Maureen, Diane, Bob.
Bob?
You know what?
Come on
We're all
up,
here.
come on
Everybody.
up.
We've got actually all five of our authors
on up,
here.
we'll have a group
We should
picture.
actually have a
Do you
group
want
picture.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
You
would
can
be
take
really
it with
fantastic.
my kid if you want.
Oh, okay. Where's
There it is. All right. Say thank you.
Wonderful work, everyone. Let's have another round of applause. Thank you very much. All right, let me have all of our authors up here, actually. Yes, and we can have our actors too. You want to join us? Yes, yes. Can everybody squeeze in? Everybody squeeze in.
Okay.
Squeeze in.
Nice hand.
Where's Wonder Woman?
Yes. Wonder Woman. Come on in, Wonder Woman. Wow Woman.
That's right. I can't use that word, Wonder Woman.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Let's do it again. Take
Take another quickly. Take another picture. As she says as Audrey Hepburn says in Funny Face.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, great. Thank you all. And we'll see you next year. Thank you.